Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. There's no storms this weekend, so that means we're back on the forest for a change. We're gonna get this. Yeah, right. We will get back to you in roughly 5 minutes when we work out what we're doing. Cut.
Jay's super excited about this.
See, I don't know how tight the wheel nuts were on before because I did it all with the old gun, but I think I only like slightly did it, so it might just be uneventful. But
look at that straight off. You can hear the power of this, can't you?
Yeah, I can feel it. They can all go in the bin. I'm hoping the wheels fit. Should we test fit the wheels just to just test fit the wheel just to make sure to see if they...
Yeah. Go on then, I can't wait to see how this looks.
Right, first things first, I bought some wheel nuts just so to confirm that they do fit.
Off Cheap Bay, wouldn't they?
Yeah, off Cheap Bay. Hey, don't. Oh, yeah, they do.
Oh, for a second then.
Yeah, they go on, so that's fine. I'll clean up the threads afterwards, but yeah, just before you go anywhere and you try to go full send with the nuts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Give them filthy threads, didn't they?
Well, it's not the fact that filthy threads, make sure
You make your life easier as well when you want to take the tire off again.
I'm just going to test fit just to make sure that we didn't buy the wrong wheel. Oh my god.
Oh, that looks absolutely sick.
Yeah, and then we just make sure that these clear this as well. Just want to make sure that they go tight.
Yeah.
Which... One second. Is this an item on this?
Oh, he's going for a full send?
No, I'm not going for a full send.
Nah, I'm joking.
They're on. I know the calipers are a bit... But yeah.
Oh, they look wicked.
We've got the black nuts in as well. Let me just put a few on just to make sure that we're...
Yeah.
Obviously I've still got to do the Sonic caps.
I may be wrong, but were these Pro Drive wheels?
They are Pro Drive wheels,
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought.
They have got the stamping on them, but... Sweet.
They look really good, to be fair, Jay. They look really good on the car.
Yeah, man. Right, let's take them off again.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that they fitted.
Okay.
We should.
What's the order of business here, Jay?
I think we're going to pull this shaft out. I don't know. We've got the box of shafts there. I'm assuming they're identical, both sides, but we'll pull one out, have a look, see what we need to do. There might be a ABS ring, I'm not sure, I haven't really worked on these, so it's all things to consider.
What have we got to do now? We'll take this off.
Strip all this off.
Yeah, take the brakes
to come off anyway, and then to pull the shaft out, I'll show you anyway, but to pull the shaft out, we'll just pull the 2 suspension rings off and let the hook come forward. I don't know if there's a spline in. I'll pull the shaft out actually and have a look. On the gearbox, and there might be a little, like a oval spring, wrist pin spring thing.
Yeah.
Might have to knock that out, but we'll find out when we get there.
We're going to put you on a time lapse, guys, because that's just our kind of thing now.
Yeah. If there's anything special that we need to aware you of, I mean, this is the first side that we're doing, so I mean, I can always show you on the other side if there's anything particular I need to show you.
Yeah.
Just stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely.
Coming out, Mike. This is the drive shaft. It's a bit
not working properly.
No, probably the only thing that's holding that together is the boot. And also we've found out as well when we pulled off the shaft that there's a little bit of play. That's probably about normal, but we've got so we need 2 new wheel bearings. They've been ordered, so they're going to be coming here Monday, and then we'll throw this all back together and get sorted out basically.
Which means unfortunately there is a part 4 though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine for us. But what we're going to end up doing is stripping both hubs off, because I'm just going to replace both of them whilst they're apart, sort of thing, and then they're done then for the longevity of however long the car lasts.
Yeah.
So we'll strip the hubs off and then see what time we're at today, because we had a bit of a farce messing around, people talking, and it's not anybody's fault, it's just normally what happens. And then we'll see how we get on with the rears, but I might end up doing that one in part 4 of the Forester stuff. But yeah, we'll strip the rest of it off. Oil's been dropped as well.
And I didn't
oh, the latch has been fixed. The latch has been fixed as well, so now the bonnet is just a little bit seized inside, so just unseized it, put some WD in there, and I'll get some white grease and I'll put that in there eventually just to keep it. Just got to put the oil in. Yeah, I'll get stripping the 2 sides off to get the wheel bearings off, and we'll keep going and then see what time we end up. It's getting on a bit now, it's getting a bit late and the weather looks like it's about to turn again, so at least we ain't got storm
whatever storm it is this week.
Storm this week's happening. And also, if you can see in the background, we have got our YouTube sponsor in the background. Dad. That's it. He was going to help, but yeah, because we've been far arsing around, it's just got a bit late now, hasn't it? Yeah. So, and he's old and he's hungry, and
well, he has got to go work tonight, so
yeah, he works tonight. So yeah, everybody, this is video sponsored, Dad.
It's literally been all your cars and stuff so far, isn't it?
All we've done's yours. But yeah, the next car after this one is actually his again, so one day we will do our own cars. But nah, the Escort's coming home soon. Once we do the next video, after this one's done, the next
series,
next series, yeah, of the
we won't say.
Back on the Skyline.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the Escort can begin. Hopefully we'll have money then. But yeah, so we'll put you back on another time lapse and we'll strip all these apart. We got to do the respect.
Look at this beauty. Do you know what, Jay? I think I don't know if people are offended when I say the Escort look better.
We'll do the respect. See you later. Alright then, enjoy.
Do you reckon I'll send it?
Alright, so we've took a lot of bolts off here, and so we don't get confused on where a lot of these bolts go, I'm going to do a doggy bag for driver's front, so then all this wheel assembly stuff will, you know, the drivetrain, suspension stuff. This has turned into like a bit of a bloody restoration.
I mean,
Is it supposed to get a few bits? But
the
yeah,
bearing looks absolutely. He's had to drop the wishbone because you can't get that bottom bolt off, can you?
No, the bottom bolt comes out. I just can't get it to come off, and I haven't got a bush presser, like a bush puller or anything like that. So that seems okay. It doesn't seem like it's got any play in it, so I might as well just leave that as.
Does that need to replace the bush in there?
No, it's solid. Like I say, when it nut clunks and clangs, it'll come up on the MOT. So yeah, we can. But yeah, so basically just put all your bolts in one bag, and then you know you've got. It's just a smart move, so you don't have like loads of bolts around. You're like, well, where did this go? I know roughly where all this goes, so I'm not too rude about it. I know where it goes, but I don't want to mix left and right up because obviously they wear differently. So yeah, I'm just gonna write on here driver's front. Sus, and then I know. At least then I know that this is the driver's front suspension part, so I don't get mixed up.
Because Jay will be by himself on this part 4 of this adventure.
Oh no. We need to get this done now. It's sort of like we had leeway time to do bits and bobs, but
I mean, is it holding up projects? Would you say?
It is sort of holding up with the stuff that we could be getting on with.
There's some wicked content coming out after this build, isn't there?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be good.
And then, so we don't lose them either, we'll just put them in the driver's door card. Or the passenger driver's footwell, because it ain't going anywhere, so it's not like it's going to get in the way of driving.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, basically.
We're going to repeat the process the next side.
Yeah, we don't need to film that side. We're going to take it all off. All the discs and pads, I don't know about the discs, if they're the same or not. We'll find out. I'll open the box in the next video when it comes to putting it all back together. But yeah, pretty much think. Do you reckon?
Well, leave it there. Come back to you in a second.
So I said I was going to check it. I need to check to see if the discs are the same, just so if when I go get the wheel bearings Monday, if they aren't the same,
it's gonna have a headache, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I don't want to. So I can just order them in. I've still got the receipts and everything, which are actually in that bag that we threw away. So just going to test them. These look alright actually. They're minimal wear on them, but I don't really want to go and get them resurfaced or anything. I just put new ones on. So you got given the job of getting these parts. So
I've upgraded them, Jay.
Okay.
So they're now drilled out. So I thought if we're gonna,
Yeah.
might as well just do it straight
we're
away.
modding anyway. So I mean, if they were roughly the same price, then yeah, well, I've got this well cheap. Look a bit. To open up so the camera can see as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck's sake, boy. I'm sick of this.
I'm really sick of this. What's wrong with them? They're drilled discs. Oh, I think I've upset them now, people. I need to go back to the shop and buy some more. Jay, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, I thought they were fitting everything. They were like a really good deal as well.
All jokes aside.
Yeah.
Basically, I just want to check. I mean, you've got the 2 holes there. Everything looks good. Check the diameter. They look perfect.
Roughly the same.
The width is the same from what I can see. So we have got. I don't have to worry about ordering the other one. The brake pads are the same as well. We've already checked that. So
yeah.
We'll take our grooved and vented discs, and we'll probably save them for another project night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding dong. So yeah, well, we don't need to do that. So we've got them, they're good. That's all ready to go. I think we're going to do the other side, but we'll do that off camera. We've time lapsed
It's
this
the same,
side.
yeah.
It's the same deal.
It's just unfortunate. Well, with the dry shafts the way they are, the bearings are bound to have gone, wouldn't they, with how loose that was?
Yeah,
So.
well, obviously the shafts took out the bearing through vibration, and the seals ain't very good. So just to be on the safe side, it'd be best just to push new ones in on both sides. And it's done then. Got 2 new shafts, 2 new bearings.
Yeah.
But we'll basically tidy up and
Come back to
jump
you.
around the other side, take it all off, because obviously Monday we've got the new ones coming. And like I say, it's getting it's very late in the afternoon now, so
Yeah.
probably
Time's
the
a
next
ticking.
hour or so it will start going dark. Can't wait for the summer, man. It's going to be awesome. It's
I
like
know.
10 o'clock at night and you can just record.
Think of all the project cars we're going to have in the summer.
If you stay tuned, if you're still at this point and you've tuned in, there's some good stuff going to happen soon. I know we're only a small channel, very small channel, and we do appreciate all the people that have given us love and support.
Yeah.
I mean, if you get to this point, it's the duration of the videos that we need. It's not like the views, it's the actual duration of the video.
Which is getting a lot better, we must
more
say.
people are tuning in longer. So
Yeah.
that's good. We do appreciate it. So I'm just going to have to do the normal. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Social media links are going to be down the bottom. What else are we going to put in there? There was a lot of gibbering in the last little bit, and we didn't say goodbye. So, yeah. You know what you need to do. We've already said it in the last clip. So, goodbye. Enjoy yourself.